Hello viewers, you're watching Beyond the Headlines. I am Tochku Raphael. Reno Omokri, a popular Nigerian social influencer, has said that Yeshua, whom Christians adore and address as Jesus, is not the property of Christianity or Christians. He made this statement on his X page yesterday evening. Reno's remark is coming on the heels of a backlash registered by Nigerian Christians in reaction to a banner displayed at the Central Mosque at Lake in Lagos State. The inscription in the banner read that Jesus was not God, but a messenger. This message has since been seen as inflammatory and offensive to most Christians who hold the belief in the divinity of Christ. However, to counter the Christian belief, Reno Omokri said, "The sooner we realize that Yeshua is not the property of Christians or Christianity, the better the world. Everybody is welcome to Yeshua. It is not those who call his name that are for him, rather it is those who obey his teachings rather than their leaders' opinions and dogmas that are with him. The historical Jesus was born, raised, lived and died as a Hebraic Jew. I do not know if you have been to Israel. I have, and Hebraic Jews believe Yeshua was a rabbi. He was their own kith and kin according to the flesh. So, are you telling me that if his own kith and kin put up a sign saying, Yeshua Jesus is a rabbi and not the God we worship, you who are neither Hebrew nor Jewish will be offended and start demanding that they must perceive him exactly as you perceive him? Then who is now the fanatic?" Reno Omokri may have a sound point in terms of Islamic or Jewish control of certain places that Christians hold there, such as Bethlehem, Nazareth, and the rest of them. But the vital point that Reno missed was the bellicose and the seedy motive of the persons who placed the banner in the first place. How can somebody who is reasonable, who is faced with poverty and insecurity, contemplate inventing such a banner? Do you know this banner went through a process? It was thought out, delivered to the graphics designer, then the background, the color, the font, everything was designed, published, and finally made public. So, this was a deliberate and nonsensical act to incite Christians to violence. Why can't the same people publish banners to reveal the corruption in the government? Why can't they print banners showing that certain persons in Nasarok or in any of the capitals of the 36 states of the Federation are not true leaders? Why can't they do that? Reno and Nigerians, the real enemy is not religion, but the misuse of it. The real enemy is not whether or not Jesus Christ is God. The real enemies are the politicians in the corridors of power. All right, moving forward. The advocacy or agitation for state policing seems to have waned despite rising security challenges in most parts of the country. Meanwhile, the phrase state policing may not catch the fancy of some Nigerians who believe that these security agents would be hijacked to pander the caprices of governors. Perhaps a more decent phrase is needed. Community policing. Now, why still having to do with the policing of the society? The phrase community policing has a direct connection with the civilians, unlike state policing, which relates more to the government, which is the sole agent of the state. In Nigeria, state policing is non-existent, but community policing has been the culture in some regions, especially in the southeast. The vigilante servicemen have long been employed in most communities to protect the local people against theft, armed robbery, and kidnapping. In a period like Yuletide, the people of the southeast dread traveling from their various places of residence back home to their land. They fear their lives due to the activities of gunmen which have spanned for years. These activities have led to the death of civilians, local vigilantes, as well as government agents. However, as the Igbo adage goes, a child who says his mother will not rest will also keep vigil. In this regard, in the course of the crossfire, the gunmen have also been killed. Suspected kidnappers and ritualists have also met their Waterloo. In one of recent cases, local vigilantes did a little wonder by busting a kidnapper's den and saving a family of 100 million naira. This happened in Orifite, located at Ekwusigo, local government area of Anambra State. According to reports, the Orifite vigilante group successfully rescued a man who had been abducted and nearly paid 100 million naira as a ransom. The culprit, identified as Moore, was believed to be a native doctor. Reports say that he had orchestrated the abduction of the victim with the help of his gang in Ihiala, where the man was held captive for 3 days. Acting on intelligence, the local security outfit raided the hideout, freeing the abducted man and disrupting the oppression. While the victim was reunited with his loved ones, the culprits fled during the oppression. Very sad indeed.
Okay, reporting live.
We are reporting live at the house of Mo. Orifite joint security group raided his house last night and freed a kidnapped victim. Kidnapping activities have been ongoing at this place unknown to the people. So, it is Mo's house that we have set in fire. His home is in flames. If you observe, you will notice that gun battle occurred here last night. Look at the ground and see bullets. Even those who wielded guns were shot. Look at blood on the ground. We had no idea of such activities happening here. The person reporting is the CSO of Umezobi. We laid siege to the house. Acting of intelligence we got. We rescued one man from Ihiala who was asked to pay 100 million. So, the people of Orifite have said that our land must be peaceful. Watch and see his house burning.
Onye na-report unu CSO Umezobi. I bịara attack here. Join group because of the information enweta abịa. Rescue one man from Ihiala and about 100 million. So Orifite Gunaba ga-adị mma. Orifite Gunaba ga-adị mma. Ka bụ unu ọkụlụ. Watch if you know about life and direct. About life and direct. Life and direct. Everybody. And about life and direct. Reporting life in Umezobi.
That was heroic, but then it was an incomplete victory as the culprits might be roaming the country seeking other victims. We have such a fanatic community guard willing to protect their villages. The Nigerian government must look into the area of security and come up with strong ways of tackling criminality, and including community engagement and then the use of technology. If these and several more efforts are made, Nigeria will be a better place for our businesses and our schools. On this note, I bring this program to an end. If you loved it, hit the like button, make your comments, share my videos, and subscribe to the Diaspora Digital Media for more exciting stories. I am Tochukwu Raphael. Have a nice day.